These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the El team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the El algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the El team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the El algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the El team are not responsible for any potential losses incurred as a result of using or interpreting the information provided in this video. The information presented in this video is intended solely for educational and demonstrational purposes. It does not constitute individual investment advice, financial guidance, or a call to action. All actions performed by the character in the video, including the buying or selling of assets, are based on the El algorithmic model and are intended to demonstrate the functionality of the forecasting tool. These actions are not meant to be directly copied. The authors and the El team are not responsible for any
Hello my friends, hello, thank you for joining us, thank you for finding the time on this live stream. So as always, every Sunday at 11 a.m. By Los Angeles time zone, I'm doing live stream. So I will really appreciate if you're gonna press the like. If you're watching us on the TikTok, today it's gonna be only one account until the end of the August. I'm gonna do on our 3 main accounts daily TikToks live streams. So just let me know if everything is good, if everything is fine. We need to do this a little bit closer. Let me know if everything is perfect. Let me know if everything is fine. And how's the sound? How's video quality? How you pressing the like? Let me check it. So for the first couple of seconds, 43 likes. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As always, if until the end of the live stream I'm gonna see that you pressed 500 likes, that you give me 500 likes, from there we're gonna discuss altcoins. Right now we're gonna go straight to the market and we're gonna talk about how it was and how it's gonna be. So first thing first, my friends, I hope that from the previous live stream you all doing really good. So the previous live stream was on the 3rd of August, and probably a couple of weeks before that, in every social media that we have, you can find them by visiting link in bio through the TikTok or go into the description under this video. In every social media we said that we are selling 22nd, we are buying back 24th, 25th, then we're selling 30, and from 30 we're opening short position. Before that, from 4th, 13, and 24th, we've been in the long position. I showed that in our public Telegram channel, and we also were buying the altcoins. And the next date, right now, immediately, and after that you can turn off the screen if you don't want to understand more. The next date, it's gonna be 25th plus minus 1 day. We always giving you some kind of plus minus 1 day prediction because Mr. Could you? Okay, I think it's normal lighting. Yeah, I need to turn it a little bit more this way, but still, from 3rd we said to people. Second, I said I'm closing short position and I'm opening long position. And for the last 7 days, you've been watching, if you are our follower, you've been watching how I've been showing to you 500%, 700%, 1000%. There was 2 coins, SOON and MYX, which we catch in short position for a couple of times, and we show it to you like 1000%. We catch few position, like really good positions in 20%, in 25, in 30% movement on the spot. Especially like I'm so proud to show you, to give you that position which I opened, which I bought, Pandal. Here I said to people I'm buying. What the price did, let's see, the price go, oh my god, insane movement up, insane movement up. That's insane. For example, if you didn't bought here, if you didn't bought here, for example, if you bought here, that's gonna be 47%. But in my portfolio, it shows 50% profit on that coin. And here you see, like, I draw the line that I'm expecting movement down, then movement back again. So yeah, okay, from there we go down slightly, then we go up. So what's gonna happen with that coins, with every coins that we're gonna discuss earlier today? Those of you who's watching me on the TikTok, first thing first, you need to follow me. You're not gonna regret that. But second, just visit link in bio and you're gonna find this screen, the link on the YouTube, and there you're gonna find the laptop screen and you're gonna see everything. So what's happening with the Bitcoin? Yeah, from the 3rd of August plus minus 1 day. As we said to you, we are going up. We are going up. So right now, is it possible? Will you allow me to clear a little bit chart? Because I'm so fucking tired of that. So every live stream which I did on that week, on the previous week, which I did for the people in the public or in the private channel or whatever, I said that we will do that kind of movements. All 3 ways. I never give you 2 ways. There is a lot of YouTubers, there is a lot of traders, bloggers, influencers who's telling you either we're going up or we're going down. If we're gonna break through the support level, we're going down. If we're gonna break through a resistance level, we're going up. So what should I do? If we're gonna do that, we have impulse up. I'm out of the position. If the price will do that, I need to wait until we're gonna have impulse down. I'm out of the position. So what? Should I toss the coin? Short, long? So for me, when somebody not telling you what the price, in his opinion, and it's not financial advice, it's just the fucking opinion. So the person who you've been following should not discuss the news, should not tell you buy, hold. No. Tell me when you're gonna buy. Tell me what you're gonna buy. Tell me what price you put in the limit orders or for what price you're buying. Because everyone in the TikTok, they just talking about I'm buying every dip. It sounds like they are so fucking rich and they have unlimited money in their lives that they just every dip they're buying. But this guy been telling to you, when we're buying in 2024, when we're selling in 2024, what they did was 17, 18 of December. Then we start to buy back, and every time, every live stream, we're telling you exactly the dates for the dip. That's how we use this system. We're telling you when it's gonna be and what price we're expecting. If the price is not what we expected, we're not missing the chance. We're opening the position. We're buying. And the last sell was 22nd of July. I'm so proud of that moment. That was insane. Before that, sell was 12th of May. Top Gun. Yeah. I think that somebody will say God, and I will say, I don't like this salmon t-shirt. I don't like this salmon t-shirt. I don't know why, but I don't like it. Maybe it's not my color. But, my friends, I'm clearing the chart. I'm clearing the chart in front of the live stream because always we are putting lines only on live streams. We don't need anything else. We don't need that line. We don't need, you see how the price moves here. It was on the 1 hour time frame. We're deleting that. We're deleting this line. You already missed the chance. You already missed everything. All these lines on the 1 hour time frame, on the 4 hour time frame, or whatever. We're deleting that. we're deleting that because that was here on the 1 hour time frame. You don't need that. All we need is to understand and to see what's gonna happen next week. So once again, I'm gonna check how many likes you gave me. 100 almost, basically with my one. Let me help you a little bit. Create post. Let's go. The God, it's not your color. Yeah, I think it's not my color. The same, I think it's not my color. My color is blue. But that's fine. Until the end of the live stream, I'm gonna be in that t-shirt. So that's how I showed to my friend okay, I get it. I get it. It was in the live stream earlier today in the public group. So the 1 hour time frame. What is that? The 1 hour time frame showing to me that anytime soon I'm gonna delete. Can I delete everything except the higher time frames? Can I delete this line as well? Because that's how I'm showing, how I'm fixing my position, how I'm fixing my profit. I deleted everything there. And from here, from 4 hour time frame, let's do this immediately. You know what? One more thing. You remember they blocked our TikTok? Guys, they block all my posts. That's insane. What the hell is happening? They block everything. Everything that we are trying to say to you. That's insane. But who cares? I don't care. That's not my problem. That's not my problem, unfortunately. So maybe one day I'm gonna stop doing this, but not right now. So let's put the lines on the 4 hour time frame. So we have up, down, down, up, and one more down here. Yeah. Can I put the down here? So you're gonna see, because all the time we are starting from the weekly time frame. And what the weekly time frame showing to us? That we're still approaching the high. So in my opinion, in August, we're gonna have new all-time high. I hope that that's gonna happen either today, tomorrow, or it's gonna happen from 19 till 20 of August. I hope that that's gonna happen in August. But once more, one additional date, we could have the end of the cycle either in August or in November 2025. From November 2025, we're gonna have huge correction, huge dip until beginning of December. From December till the end of January, till the beginning of February, we're gonna have impulse up. So, once again, to do conclusion for you, we have 3 tops until the end of the year. It shows us the end of August, the 6th or 7th of November, and one more top will be at the end of January or beginning of February 2026. So right now I'm expecting for one more dip until 25th plus minus 1 day of August. Then we're going up until November with all this small correction of that movement. From the first week of November, we're going down until middle of December. And from the middle of December, we're bouncing back till the middle, end of January, beginning of February. It's way too far away from now. But once again, 2 weekly time frame showing to us that that's going to happen either in the end of August or the end of September. But I will still pretty sure I need to give you only one date. So that's why for the last 8 months, we're talking about the end of the year. We're talking about November. So in my opinion, the all-time high, the last all-time high for the cycle will be in November. The weekly time frame showing to us exactly the same. And then we have huge dip down. And the daily time frame I show you once again. All this information will be in the Telegram channel, link in bio or description. So I'm doing the conclusion. You can do always if you don't understand something, if you think this guy talking too much. I want to receive only one take profit, only one limit for entering, and only one stop losses. Then that channel is not for you. That channel for people who want to think, who want to understand, and who don't need me in nearest future. Because if tomorrow, day after tomorrow, I will be tired of this talking, I will be tired of not seeing thousands of likes like the Kardashians, still 124. There is like basically 100 people who's like, what do you mean press like? Ha. So when I'm gonna be tired of this, I'm not gonna do anything, and especially I'm not gonna do that. So if you do not understand something, all you need to do just turn on the even free ChatGPT mic to the your laptop and try him, ask him to give you the conclusion of what I'm saying. So let's get back to the daily time frame, yeah? Let's get back to the daily time frame. We have those lines. Forget about those lines. It's too far away from now. It's too far away from now. Let's talk about next couple of weeks. Let's talk about next week. So we have this bottom, which showing to us 25th daily time frame by 25th plus minus 1 day. 1 day. When? 25th. When? Is there anybody who's texting right now? Anyone shorting here or waiting for tomorrow timeline? Please never answer that kind of questions in the chat. Never. If someone asking you what you're doing, you should never say them. If that person will tell you what he is doing, that's the only way how you can start the conversation with somebody who's trading. Is somebody trading? Like, it sounds like this guy trying to put responsibility on you, on his losses or on his gains. But if he's gonna make profit, that's gonna be his profit. It's gonna be losses. Then he's gonna say, "So you've been shorting." I will tell you one thing. I closed my one and only short since yesterday. This coin. This coin. Let me show you. Entry 0.60, exit 0.38, but I think I closed it on 0.37, something like that. We go lower. When we go, we're gonna go way lower. Take a look at this. We're gonna go lower here. We're gonna go, basically we're gonna turn around here. We're gonna go up. So we could catch the movement up, then we're gonna go down again. Exactly the same was with that coin. You can find everything about this coin in the Telegram channel. You can find everything. We catch this long, that short, and that short. After that, I queued this coin. Just because if I'm making money on one asset, for example, $10,000, $2,000, $5,000, or $500, but 5 times in a row, I need to rest from that coin. I'm gonna start thinking that I'm reading this coin like I read the books. Oh, when I saw the Titanic for the first time, it was surprised what's happening in the middle or at the end of the movie. But when I'm seeing this movie 3rd time, 5th time, I know exactly what's gonna happen. I can quote this movie. So don't do this. Take a rest from some coins. Let's get back to the daily time frame, my friends. So the daily time frame showing to us that we need to buy here. Here's the daily, yeah? Plus minus 1 day. On the 4-hour time frame, it looks like either you're buying here, or you're buying here, or you're buying here. Whatever where you're buying. All you need to do is just wait for the huge red candles here. But how we are opening our position. Easy. When this guy will be here. If it's gonna be here, I'm gonna buy here. If it's gonna be here, I'm gonna buy once again. Easy. All I need is this yellow line. Selling here, buying here. Definitely buying here. Definitely buying here. Easy. Easy to understand. We don't need anything else. We added, we made update, we announced it in the public group and in the private groups. We announced the Sigma lines, which shows the best entry will be here. The better entry will be here. But the better entry is way less often than the best. The best will be way more often. This is, oh my God, Call 911. We have an emergency. That's something that, oh my God, open immediately. What the price did, we go down. What the price did from here, we go down. So every time, let's see once again on this asset, just because I was analyzing this asset for 2 days. Where are we? We are higher than this line. All you need to wait until we're gonna cross that, or we're gonna have that kind of movement. You're opening short position. That's it. If you're trading, as I showed yesterday, I trade this, and I think I trade this one. The small, the lower time frame, the scalping, exactly the same, exactly the same. You're opening somewhere here, you're opening somewhere here. All these scalps could be catched on the lower time frames, but I'm trying to trade 4-hour and daily time frame, and I think that, as I said, from July, I will try less to explain, more to give information. So enough for explanation. I hope that you understand when I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna buy somewhere here when the yellow line will be turning around from the bottom to the top. So we have the 4-hour time frame, but right now the 4-hour time frame will lead in these lines. The 4-hour time frame either gonna go down until 13/16. So that's the dates when I'm expecting the next entry point for the long position. I'm not opening short position right now. Even if the circle in the YouTube are showing me red, I will not open short position right now. I will not. Maybe I'm gonna hold one short position on the Ethereum, which I'm holding since yesterday. But I will not gonna do that today. I prefer to skip this movement, even if I'm waiting that the altcoins will go lower, way lower, and we're gonna discuss why when we're gonna talk about the Bitcoin dominance. And once again, my friend, that, can I do everything red? Yeah, for you. Then I'm to take it off this one. Everything that you see, what red here, that's only for people on the YouTube. You, everyone, you can go and visit YouTube, link in bio, and you will see everything with the screen. So everything that's here are red, we're gonna discuss. That's the minimum until I'm gonna get 500 likes. So everything in your hand. If you wanna go further and discuss yellow one, I need 500 likes. If you want to discuss the stock market, let's say 700 likes until the end of the live stream. In 1 month, when we're gonna fix one more huge profit, there's gonna be 1,000 likes. People who had a job like SMM, project manager, PR managers, I don't know, like people who's doing target ads, etc., they're gonna do that on our videos just to get the information. So what do we have right now? What this system shows to me? No, mister, where are you? My little puppy, here it is. So what does this system shows to me? It shows that, no, let's say first thing first, what I'm expecting and why I'm still in the long positions. Because we have a squeezing of the channel, so it means that anytime this line will cross the squeezed channel, we're gonna have that kind of impulse. We're gonna have that kind of impulse. We're gonna have, let's say, that kind of impulse. All I want for Christmas is impulse, no matter in what side, but probably before Christmas we're gonna have correction, huge correction. That's my opinion. That's what I'm expecting, but I need to be real. I need to be realistic. So either that movement on the 1 hour time frame will give me that impulse, and I'm gonna be probably glad to fix more profit on my long position, which are already in profit, which are already probably on 50% was fixed. Some of them was fixed by limit orders. For example, I closed Ethereum on 4,200. That was the zone where I was expecting the price. Yeah, we go to the 4,300. I'm expecting Ethereum on 48, 46, maybe $5,100, maybe. But that's not right now. So that's how it could look on the 1 hour time frame. Can I leave this line here? If you don't mind, let's say that's gonna be the that's gonna be the movement, the good movement. So we have this 4 hour, which is gonna be something like that on the 1 hour. The same timing shows to us that either is gonna happen earlier today. In my country, it's gonna be, in my time zone, it's gonna be 9 p.m. plus minus few hours. In your time zone, it could be your time. So it's basically showing to us August 10, August 11, August 10, August 11. Look here, down there. August 10, August 11. No matter what the time zone. But before that, it's my opinion, guys, we could see new all-time high. Before that. So the impulse, like it was yesterday when we catch this impulse and I show it to people, that impulse, we're gonna have the same impulse up. So it's not gonna be too hard for the Bitcoin to go somewhere, let's say here, or even let's say here. We need to change the colors on red. I have the limit order for the fixation there, and I also have the limit order for short here. So once again, try to understand me. Either we're gonna reach that until 11 or 20. And here I'm gonna add, because I'm tired of talking about the price. As my friend, partner, and developer of this system telling to me, hey Andrew, it's way more easier to tell people where the price is not gonna be. I explained it in other TikTok live streams, but still. Until then, or until first week of November. Once again, I don't care about the price. All I care about when I see the turning around. Right now, this guy willing to turn around. You see that? It's willing to turn around. But that line was put it here on the 1 hour time frame. So the 1 hour time frame should definitely go up. The 3 hour time frame. We are turning around. Okay, I can open short position, but I said to you, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna wait until we're gonna reach this or that zone. The same with the 4 hour. I need to see the price here or here. Why? Because the daily time frame are still approaching. Easy. For me, it's easy. For you, I don't know. I don't give a fuck, to be honest. For example, I'm from Ukraine. When I'm listening for some rapper music, I'm not calling Drake, hey, what did you say in that line? Excuse me, Mr. Jay-Z, I have a question. So basically you talking about the Maybach car, but what is this word? No, I'm Googling. I'm trying to do my own research. I'm trying to like figure out what's happening there. So the same here. That's my performance. If you do not understand that, if you are not the fan of my performance, then it's fine. So let me see the 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, basically, if you're looking for the long positions, that's not financial advice, my friends. That's not financial advice. We're gonna have probably two entries in them. Either it's gonna happen in 2 hours when this line will be a little bit lower, when that line will be lower, the same. So that's gonna be the good entry point, the good entry price. Where the price could be, let me say this, that liquidity, who cares about the price? I want to stop care about the price. So, which line? Look, there is here, somewhere here, near my penis, there is the El Caro trade. That's the YouTube channel. You can find the video on the YouTube and you will see what line. No offense, my friends. What I did with all my positions, I tagged to private group that, guys, I'm expecting movement down, but also I'm expecting movement up, yeah? So it means that I fix some of my positions in profit, as I said to you earlier, in 50%, some of them was fixed totally. I'm not opening the short position, even if I'm expecting the movement down, because that could be manipulation. I've been talking about the manipulation on 10-11 of August for a couple of weeks. So that's why I'm not gonna try to catch this manipulation, because right now everything that the chart will show to people who read in the chart, who read in the candles, who read in the patterns, whatever, the chart will show we are going down. But as I said, I need to have only one opinion. From there, I want to see new all-time high until 20 of August. So if you want to find the entry point, as always, it's easy if you have this system. If not, toss the coin. Can I delete all these 15 minutes time frames? This is the 15 minutes, that's the 1 hour time frame, and that's the 4 hour time frame. Yeah, so the 4 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, how it's gonna look on the 4 hour, that's gonna look like that. We can catch long position from 12 till 14, but my opinion, the best entry in the long position will be from 15 till 17. But my friends, as always, the last week the line was on the 16. Maybe we'll find that somewhere here. Where here it is, the same line. And that's how I'm drawing that something will happen with the price. Yeah, like my expectations. So the last week the price was here, 16. So why we cannot find the middle of that and put 16 on the chart, delete both of that lines, put it a little bit lower. Here we have 16, 4 hour, 16 plus minus 1 day. Where is that? Okay, let it be here. Okay, let it be here. This is the daily, this is the 4 hour. Exactly the same will be here. Can I put the middle? So for you, if you're willing to catch some kind of correction or you're willing to enter partly, 13 plus minus 1 day. Could it be that and that? I fix it. Profit. My profit. It's not your profit. It's not your fucking profit. So partly that's gonna be better, but in spot, my friends, everything that I bought on the first, second, third, everything was fixed. Everything was fixed there. Everything that was opened on the OKX exchange, that screenshots, which one? So from that positions, everything fixed partly, everything fixed partly. From that positions, from that, my friends, from that OKX, everything are fixed totally. there is only 2 positions on the OKX right now. Only 2 positions. Almost 15,000 followers. Almost 15,000. I know that you can better. I know that you can better. So that's why, my friends, if you want to catch the last movement, in my opinion, until the end of the month, either you should do this 13, 16, or just wait until 24th, 26th. Yesterday, one guy texted me and he asked, hey, everything is pumping as you said from 3rd, and right now I have a question. Should I buy right now or just wait until 24th, 25th, 26th? I was like, oh, no. He asked me, can I buy? Can I buy? And I was like, of course you can. Of course. When everything on top, when we have this 20, 30, 40% movement on some assets, that's my boy. That's how I met your mom. I hope you understand that this is the joke about the TV series, How I Met Your Mom. So that's gonna be the story when somebody gonna say, and that's how the system and market fucked me in my wallet. So let's get back to chart. And let's check how many likes you gave to me. The only greed that I know that somebody has the... Guys, this 500 likes, I'm telling you, if there was the option to check these likes, somebody just put in these likes there. It's impossible. 200 people, that's not fair. I'm not gonna do this. Last 2 weeks was the same. Last 2 weeks, I was looking at the same thing by... That's it. I'm telling you, somebody doing this, because if there is gonna be 500 likes, there should be something more than 200 viewers. No, my friend, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. 2 weeks ago, I saw the same pattern. I'm looking at the beginning, how many likes, how many viewers, and then 500 likes. No, my friends, that's not gonna happen. I think that the live stream about altcoins and stocks will receive people from the private group. That's not gonna happen. Okay, let's go further. This is the same chart, but the chart of the different exchange. It shows me exactly the same thing. Bitcoin volatility, my friend. Bitcoin volatility. Something that you should consider of, and you should think about it, how that's gonna happen. So we have that the bottom of the daily time frame will be something like between 20 of August. So in my opinion, from 20 of August, the volatility of Bitcoin will go higher. So it means that right until the end of the month, 26 plus minus 1 day, and I'm gonna give you one tip. On the altcoins, probably the bottom will be 5th of September. Don't tell anyone. So the volatility from 21st of August, when we're gonna see the top of the Bitcoin, in my opinion, will go up. What do we have here, my friends? What do we have here? The trading filter has 2 divergences. When we're gonna approach the middle of the channel, the volatility will fly to the moon. But before that, we still have a time for smaller volatility. So I'm gonna expect until 20 of August, the volatility is somewhere between 37%, but after that we could see 50 or maybe even higher percent. So it means that the price movement on the Bitcoin will be way more bigger So that's it. Everything that you need to know on the 4-hour time frame. Here is the dates when the volatility are changing. Let's say 16, 24th, and 31st. But we don't need when the volatility will grow. All we need is to know when the volatility will be on top. So if I'm gonna tell you that from 7 till 12 volatility goes up, from 16 till 19 volatility goes up, from 24th till 25th volatility go up, and then we are going up right until the end of September, the bigger the volatility, the bigger the movement. Where you can get the movement? We just talk about the Bitcoin. Just put the volatility on the price of the Bitcoin movement. On the dates. I need to set dates. Mr. ChatGPT, could you change this for dates, please? We're not gonna go with the volatility on the higher time frames. You don't need that. You don't need that, my friends. Even if we're gonna talk about like from September till October, the volatility going down, it doesn't mean that the crypto market or altcoins will not go down as well. The biggest one here, you see? 11. It's November 9. It's the second date right after, maybe third day, second date, whatever. You see? What's happening with that movement? I need to chew this food for you, like you don't have teeth. So what the Bitcoin shows us, that we are falling down from the first week of November till the second week of December. What the Bitcoin volatility shows us, that we are gonna be on top of the volatility at the same day. So be aware of the first week of November. Then once again, the huge volatility were in January. What the price of the Bitcoin gonna do from 25th of November till 7th of January? It's still going down until 15th of December. Then we are impulse back up. So once again, the next week of flexing with the profit will be from 25th plus minus 1 day, August. For the altcoins, it's gonna be 5th of September plus minus 1 day until the beginning of November. And then one more right until the end of the year. Christmas present from the middle of December till the end of January, maybe beginning of February. Mark my words. Mark my words, my friends. If it's not gonna happen, you can put anything in your stomach and feel the vibe. I don't know what you can do. I don't know what you can do. If it's not gonna happen, then I'm gonna lose the money. But I'm not gonna lose the money. Why? Because I have risk management. Because I have a strategy. I'm not putting all my money in the market. I want to put all my money, but I'm not doing that. Of course, I want to show you, hey guys, the biggest profit. You know what? That was the biggest week of the profit. The previous one was for one trade, $140,000. That week gave like something like $250,000, but that wasn't one trade. So I still didn't reach the biggest profit from the one trade. But those one trade was literally the same as the one weekly earnings. And I still didn't reach the top of my profit on the spot, like when you're holding. So in my opinion, from here, from August, the end of August, till beginning of November, I'm gonna fix X2, X3, X5. If that's gonna happen, I'm buying first house before 2027 because I'm waiting. Where is the house market? Here it is. We need to open monthly time frame. What it shows to me, that probably from like when this line will turn around, the house market will go down. Unfortunately, there is no lower time frame, only monthly time frame. So if I'm gonna put the line here, that's how it was before. From average price of the house in the United States from 426K go down to 393K. It's more than 25. Oh no, sorry, it's less than 25%. It's less than, it's like 10%. Yeah, it's 8%. Okay. So right now I'm gonna wait until we're gonna be here. Could it be 20%? Could it be 17%? Could it be 15%? Of course. Some of houses which I'm looking on the market right now, for example, let's take a look. Price cut 135,000. No price cut, but basically it's Malibu. You can negotiate the price good. No price cut, no price cut. Auction, that's interesting for me because this is the huge I can negotiate the price way more, way better, because this is the cool place. This is the same, Mulholland Drive, who knows, they knows. The huge apartment, the huge building, 5,000, almost 6,000 square feet, and the lot is the huge, and this is the Mulholland Drive. So I'm looking for that. I'm sending right now small offers. I'm trying to touch, I'm talking to Denise right now. You see this, my agent, so I have the conversation. Take a look at this. 48 messages from Denise. You know why? Because I need to exhaust people. I have money, I can buy this, but I don't need this. If I'm gonna get something good, I'm gonna do that. So if I'm gonna go through, take a look at this, price cut, 446K. That's insane. That's insane. So in the saved, here, in the saved listings, I'm gonna find way more price cuts. Someone give you 3%, someone give you 10%, someone give you 5%. So it means that I can find really good house, but not for the best price, not for the best rates. So it means if I'm gonna get the house for the price which I want, because people cannot afford to pay their mortgage, because everyone talking about make America great again. Give me a second, I will turn on my my image. So everyone talking about the great America again, but everyone forgetting to look on the left and the right when you drive into your I don't know, to your job, to pick up your kids from school. You forgetting to see how many leasing real estate properties on the market, on the main streets, on the most crowded streets. People cannot afford. They're closing their businesses. So that's why right now there is on the 500,000 houses more on the market in sale than buyers. So sellers 500,000 more than buyers, only in the United States. So it means if you have money, you can send the offer. Why? Because if the house going on the foreclosure and it's gonna go through all phase of banking system, this family gonna lose their money. So that's why I'm sending offers. That's why I'm not reading the messages which, like, this lady texting me on the phone, this lady texting me in the Zillow app. I'm like, I'm good without the house. I will be better with the house, but I'm not gonna buy that for your price. That's just where you get that price. So that's why if I'm looking at the chart of the housing, I need to wait until 2027. That's gonna be the best price. But the Fed funds showing me the same, that the best funds will be maybe in the middle of 27. So who am I not to wait until then? But if I need to, like, put my money somewhere to get some asset, it means if I'm gonna get 30% discount on the house, which nobody else gonna buy or nobody else want to buy, I'm gonna get this house. And in July 2027, I'm just gonna refinance that. But in my opinion, my friends, you see that there is the line. In my opinion, and I hope that you're gonna understand me why this opinion appears here. So we are approaching the middle of the channel. Yeah, you see the yellow line. We have the divergence. It means that when we reach this middle line, we're gonna have impulse. In my opinion, in September, October, November, December, January, February. I don't give a fuck when, but in the next 6 months, they're gonna increase rates. Mark my words. Mark my words. If it's not gonna happen, I'm gonna punch myself in the balls. I will do this. If it's, once again, you know, that's not gonna work. What should I do? Should I give somebody money? Oh my God, I was wrong. But for the last year, there was small percent of opinions which was wrong. That's why people are following us. That's why we have such a great community. And thanks to everyone who's helping us. So that's my opinion. That's my future decision about the investments in real estate. Bitcoin dominance. We don't need monthly time frame. All we need is the weekly time frame. So if you're gonna go back on the, unfortunately the replay mode doesn't work with the dominance. If you're gonna go back in time, where is that? If you're gonna go back in time and you're gonna open our channel, you're gonna turn on the live and you're gonna go here and you're gonna try to find the Bitcoin dominance, you will see how we're putting all these lines. Okay, just go back on the previous week and find when we're talking about Bitcoin dominance. Then you're gonna find this line. So what did Bitcoin dominance, how did it move? Sorry for my English. Present simple continuous, I wasn't listening to my teacher. I was thinking about Tanya. She was sitting right from me. She has like, sorry for that. Let's look. Just a minute. Okay, so why I put a lot of money in the altcoins more than in the Bitcoin, more than in any other asset, and why I'm mostly talking about the altcoins, because the Bitcoin, good. Michael Saylor, call me if you want to know when you need to tell to your investors. Hi. So I was wrong about Manhattan real estate. Basically, it's not the same as the Manhattan. That's not why all these buildings are so tall. I'm sorry. I don't want to lie like a Jeffrey Epstein, please. So, in my opinion, Michael Saylor will be the biggest bulb, or how to say that, like the biggest Ponzi scheme on the market. If not he, then we're gonna discuss at the end something that I said to people in live streams on the TikTok a few days ago. All these live streams I downloaded and uploaded to channel. If you have free time, you can watch them. So that's what we said that Bitcoin dominance will do, yeah? I will not delete this line because we still have this movement up. When this movement will start, and why I'm a little bit afraid for 25th of August, because with that dominance which we have right now, and there was the same guy yesterday, he texted me, you said that until 10th the Bitcoin dominance will go up and the altcoins will go to the correction. And I said to him yesterday, it's not fucking 10th of August. So please, not my friend, if you ever gonna text me one more time your personal opinion or that you did not understand something, you're gonna be blocked and banned from every account. So we have this movement up. And as I telling to people who's not asking me to start copy trading and etc., who's not asking, can you give me money please? I have a family, they are so poor. Oh my God, I have a family as well, and they are poor. So why I'm afraid of the August. And that's, you know, like, you see how it works. Somebody just, hey, can you do 10,000 likes, please? If you're gonna do 10,000 likes, I'm gonna talk about everything, just to prove that there is people who's doing that bullshit. Do 10,000 likes. Let them block our channel for that. Let them block our channel. Let me take a rest from all these live streams with my salmon t-shirt. Can you do this, my friend? I know that you can. So why I'm afraid of the 86, oh my God, 26th, 25th of August, because the dominance will go up. So it means that the dominance will do either that movement, or in my opinion, we're gonna do that movement. That's my opinion. I'm gonna leave it. That's gonna be the only one opinion that I have. The only one opinion. On the 4-hour time frame, the same things. We're gonna go to the correction right now. We're gonna go to the correction, maybe something like that. Then we're going up, down, up. So something like that. Something like that. And my friends, if the 4-hour time frame showing to me that we have two peaks on the 22nd and 31st, that's where altcoins could give you or something like that. You know, either they're gonna punch you in the balls or they're gonna punch you in the eyes, in the stomach, or whatever. But definitely, once again, I'm waiting for one more correction, 25th plus minus few days. But also the daily time frame showing me something like, hey, I'm gonna show you the others so you will understand me. The others shows me 20th of August, yeah? And the 4-hour time frame giving me two bottoms, 22nd and 30. So if we're gonna go back to the Bitcoin dominance from here till here, the altcoins will pump, then dump. Why? Because on 30 of and 20, 30 and 20, 30 and 20. What do we have here? 20 and 30. The higher the dominance, the lower the altcoins. 30 and 20. It's easy. On 30 and 20 of August, the altcoins will be, oh my God. How they doing this? Let me show you. How all these girls doing this? The altcoins will do the same, but after those dates. After those dates. So just be careful. Be careful, my friends. Because, in my opinion, you see that the others, let's not rush. Let's not rush. We have, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to turn off all the lines. I'm going to go on the 4-hour time frame like that. But not so fast. I'm gonna go through through 3 of dominance. Ethereum, take a look. Do your own research. What does this thing showing to me? That we need to turn it around. So it means that Ethereum could probably reach 45, 48, 51, $100. You don't have the lines. You have brains. Use them. Do the screenshot and ask ChatGPT, what do you think about that? Don't look in the right corner, Mr. ChatGPT, because you're gonna fall in love with this beautiful salmon t-shirt face. Take a look at this. XRP, less better than Ethereum. Why? Because we already reached and we already put new all-time high, $3.60 something. To the moon. When is gonna happen to the moon? If I'm gonna open the XRP, if I'm gonna open the daily time frame, on one of those humps. Do I have 10,000 likes? No, my friend. I need 10,000 likes. Solana. Let's go back to the Solana dominance. Exactly the same. Exactly the same. Why I'm in the long position on the Solana? Why shouldn't I be there? Even if we fix, me and my friend, he's sending me P&Ls like $80,000. He's crazy. I'm so proud of you. I'm telling him that's why you right now on the yacht with Nautilus or other Patek Philippe's on your hand, and I'm not on the yacht. He's putting too much money, but he's fixing the profit, because before we start to work together, before we start our relationship, he was seeing profit, but not fixing the profit. He was most of the time fixing losses. And when you start to understand that, hey guys, if you have $100,000 profit right now, it's easy to fix 25,000. You still have a huge position. It still could go higher, but if the position will go lower, you're not gonna regret if the position will be closed in the break-even price, in the zero profit, zero losses, or in the small profit. So the Solana showing to us on the dominance that we still can go higher, and the Solana on the chart showing to us that we will have pump, correction, pump. I want to show you me here right now. I want to show you what this main altcoin showing to us when it's gonna be ended. 17. When exactly it's gonna be ended? When this yellow line will be on top. But still, take a look at this. The Ethereum shows to me that from 17 we will go down, or it's gonna happen once again, one more dip at the end of August. Why I'm telling you this? Because the fucking dominance of the Bitcoin showing to me. Andrew, can I have your attention, please? If the dominance on top and the Bitcoin going down, altcoins dying. If the dominance on top and the Bitcoin doing small movement, the altcoins struggling. If the dominance on top and the Bitcoin going up, altcoins just like this, Vincent from Pulp Fiction. You know this joke? You know this joke? You know this joke? I need this. Save image. Can I put it on the chart? Where is this? Oh, you have the dates. You don't need the dates. Why? Tell me why. For the altcoins. I think that's way more funny to do like that. Here, my friends. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's go back to the BTC market cap. So, guys, those of you who's watching me on the TikTok, I'm sorry, I'm working on this camera. But you can go visit link in bio. You can find the YouTube channel, the Telegram channel, my personal channel, and you can find anything else and you will see the chart. So what do we have here, my friends? My friends. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Put 3 in my back door. Oh my God. I'm sorry, we cannot go back. We cannot go back, but what we can do, this is the Salmon, okay. Mr. Salmon, can you show me please one thing only? Mr. Salmon, where is BTC? BTC, here it is. consideration. If the trading filter on the Bitcoin, which gonna turn around anytime soon, not gonna give us impulse down, and will trade in the flat like that, it means that until 11, 12 of you know, I can do whatever I want in the social media when I'm helping people. That's it. I can put the mustache here, I can and everyone will be, no, you cannot do this. Sydney Sweeney has a really good genes. Blonde hair, blue eyes. I'm gonna make a joke from that all the time because she has a really good genes. So when you giving people that kind of information, that's not that you creating iPad, iPhone, Lamborghini, or like you doing something like, we build the diner, right now you can eat here. No, my friends. We're giving you information which making you richer. So after that, you can afford iPhones, iPads, diners, whatever. Salmon t-shirts. By the way, this is the sale on the Calvin Klein. I was ordering underwear and I was like, salmon? I want to try salmon color. I don't know why I bought this one. I don't know. Basically, it's the hottest t-shirt in the world, but still. That's how it was 1 week ago. That's how it was. And what do we have here right now? Okay. Can I delete this line? Can somebody put the crown on my head with the all these gifts? What you hold? Most of the time, my powerful balls. Can somebody put the crown on my head, please? Don't push the horses. Don't push the horses. TikTokers. Okay. So the BTC showing to us that the market cap of the Bitcoin will go to the correction in those dates. That's easy for me. I don't know if it's easy for you. If not, then that's fine. But still, when I'm gonna open long position, 16, 23rd, 26, here. I will open it here. If it's gonna be recalculated, I'm gonna tell you maybe or maybe not. But the daily time frame, my friends, the daily time frame are still the same. It shows to me that 24th, 25th, 26th, that's where you should put notification. You know, I wanna show you. And I will ask those of you who's from Ukraine, can you translate in the comments for people that picture? No, not that. Please, people from Ukraine, can you translate that for other in the comments? That's the notification which I had on Friday. Can you translate what is said? Bitcoin, what's gonna happen with the Bitcoin? People will translate you in the comments or not. I don't know. That's not my problem. So I'm always putting myself notification weeks, months before it's gonna happen. Just I need to do something. I need to take an action. So from here, from here, my friends, I'm gonna delete all these lines. We don't need anything else. Let's stick to the daily time frame here. That's the only thing that you need to remember on the daily time frame. The daily time frame showing to us that from, can I put it a little bit here? Can I say that the Bitcoin market cap will do plus minus 2 days? Will it work for you? Can I say plus minus 4 days? Can I say plus minus 7 days? Can I say plus minus 2 weeks? I'm gonna put those lines slightly here, 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 here. I'm gonna do this, but just do the screenshot, or those of you who's gonna see this video for the first time in the next couple of days or months, I don't know. I don't know when you're gonna see this video. Let me know how everything goes from there. But my friends, I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that notes, because the only thing that I need is that bottom, that top, that bottom, that top. Easy. When we are either between of those two red lines or we are approaching those two. When we are here, when we are here, when we are here, every time, for me it's gonna be the same. So here is the Pikachu. Sí, watashi wa Andrei desu. If I were you, I will never follow this guy. I will never follow myself. Never. Because you know, it's like, it's something like somebody always trying to punch you in the eyes. Like, BTC Futures. Of course, we close this gap. Of course, we close this gap. We have, I will say that gap, I will say that, and that, and that. We don't want to see price here, and in my opinion, the price wouldn't be here, so I'm gonna delete that line. The price wouldn't be here until December, but in December, we could be there. Could we be here before October? Of course. And could we be here before end of August? Of course. 110 and something like 100. Of course, the price could be there. Let it be there. But in my opinion, before the end of the August, they're gonna do that movement, then we're gonna go down, up, down, up, down, up, something like that. It's not always that this line showing us the movement where the price will be. It's not showing us where the price will be. It's showing when the phase of the movement will be ended. Let's leave it right like that. Let's leave it like that. Because here, in my opinion, here and here, I'm gonna put the notes. I'm gonna put the notes where could be all-time high. Could be all-time high. Could be all-time high. No, I can't. We could be here before end of 2025. And we would be here before September. I think that we wouldn't be lower than this low. We could be here. We could be here in September. Oh, no. How to say that? Because That's how it looks on the, take a look at this, my friends. You should understand one thing. That's how the futures looks. The future has absolutely different price, absolutely different movement of asset. That's how it looks on the Bitcoin USD chart, and that's how it looks on the USDT chart. There is small difference always. You see, like, take a look at this. USD, USDT, USDT. USD shows us that the bottom will be 17th of December. USDT shows us that the bottom could be at the end of November already. And then somebody at the beginning or middle of December gonna say, and the price bounced back. Oh my God, what can I do with that? Who gonna pay me? Block. USDT dominance, my friends. There is few things on the market which bother me. There is literally few things that bother me more than others. So if we have that movement up, that movement down, what the USDT dominance did, goes up, goes down. What the price of the altcoins did here, they died. What the price of the altcoins doing here, they are pumping. So what do we have right now here on the daily time frame? I'm not gonna put this line here. On the daily time frame, daily time frame, daily time frame. Just for your consideration, that the peak of some assets will be on middle of September, the end of October, and beginning of January. The lowest, the USDT dominance, the highest, some assets. The same, it shows to us on the weekly time frame that from today, tomorrow, in the next 10 days, let's say from tomorrow or from 20, the USDT dominance going up right until the beginning of December. Why it's so scared? Because most of the assets we are buying for USDT. USDT, oh, not that. That's top 4 assets on the crypto market. So basically, they're almost like 15% less USDT on the market than XRP. And you are diluted with all this XRP for $10, $20, $500. USDT is so fucking huge that if the dominance will be here on top, it means that some of assets will definitely gonna die. But to be more accurate with you, it means that before the December, the price of the USDT will do that movement. Something like that. On the daily time frame, we could be more accurate, more specific. So it means, in my opinion, that we're gonna go up, then we're going down, up, down, up, down, up. I'm just showing you how that could be. On the weekly time frame, inside of the one weekly move up from 20th of August, there could be a lot of daily movements and way more 4-hour movements. So I'm not gonna do that. We don't need this line. I don't need this line. I'm telling you that the cycle will be ended either for the Bitcoin, something really bad could happen. For example, if Michael Saylor, BlackRock, Salvador, Satoshi Nakamoto, or top BTC holders, any one of them will sell, it means that there's going to be way more USDT on the market. If the Ethereum, and we're gonna go with the Ethereum from here, we're gonna talk about the Ethereum. Let me see, let me show you. If the Ethereum will do that movement, and for example, from that price range, or from $5,100, we're gonna drop once again, as we did that 1, 2, 3 times before. That's gonna be the biggest selling. XRP. Who's next? BNB. It doesn't even have the weekly time frame, but the daily time frame showing to me that we need to go to correction until the 7th of September. So it's basically the same as I said to you. For some altcoins, the beginning of September will be way worse than end of August. And my friend, it's not something like you said that 25th of August. Your dad said that he gonna love your mom until the end of the day, but then he walked to the store and never come back. Like, what's wrong with if system will calculate for specific asset that date, but the Bitcoin in that date will do opposite thing. The Bitcoin price will go up, the asset will go up as well. But still, there is the different dates for some assets. So you need to understand that. If the BNB will do that, on the weekly time frame, we have only this guy. So in my opinion, we're gonna do that. In my opinion, we are already on all-time high. We are already on all-time high. So either it's gonna happen here, let's say here, or here. On the 4-hour time frame, we're gonna be more specific. In my opinion, we're gonna go up. You know what? You know what? What? Andrew, what? I wanna open on BNB long position. I wanna open long position, but I'm probably gonna open it from here. I'm gonna open it from here. I'm gonna put the notification for me here. But we could have impulse right now. Give me a second. Give me a second. Should I do that or not? Should I do that or not? No, I want to see correction. I want to see correction. Maybe something like, I want to see correction, then impulse up. That's what I'm going to try to catch. I'm not going to try to catch it right now. If that correction will be something like that, that's for me the same. So we need to wait. I'm not going to open long position right now. But still, the BNB, if something going to happen, going to put the price, they're going to put the dominance of the USDT on top. Solana the same. Dogecoin, Tron, and Cardano. Yeah, let's take a look. TERXUSD. What this guy shows to us. There is no weekly time. Oh, there is weekly time frame. So I'm expecting one more bounce. Then we're going down. Something like that. I'm not going to go on the lower time frames. I don't need that. Solana USD. What do we expect? Too many. Yeah, I'm still thinking that we're going to do something like that. Or even to 219. And then we're going to go to the correction. What the Dogecoin? Oh my God, people are still holding this asset, and that asset is fucking 8 positions, because people truly believe that we ever gonna come back here, I don't think so, but still we're gonna have impulse. I'm telling you, until the end of the year, probably 35, maybe 45, 50 cents, but definitely not all-time high of the previous year, because most of the Americans were buying this asset here. Like the richest people in the world. I'm telling you, the Elon Musk wasn't buying there. Definitely. But we have the price going down from October. You see that from October we're going down. And the last Cardano, ADA. So in my opinion, we're gonna have impulse up, then we're gonna go down. Something like that. Something like that on the daily time frame. Yeah, we definitely even today could be somewhere there. But if I'm gonna ever buy this asset, I'm gonna buy it on those dates. I'm gonna buy it on those dates. If I wanna buy back this asset, which I bought here, and I fix it here, I fix it everything here, my friends, everything here. Right now I have only probably something like $200,000 in assets. That's the dates. That's where I'm investing. But basically, that's definitely going to happen either at the end of August or at the beginning of September for most of assets. So let's go back to the total. We discussed the... Who put this line there? Who did that? Where is my 10,000 likes? Either at the end of August. You taking off the likes? Mom, I'm going to the war zone. Yes, I'm coming back to Ukraine. Yes. I don't need 2 legs. Yes. I will never play football. By the way, my right knee are hurting. It's way more easy to cut it. Yes. I know. Yes, I'm gonna be wearing the hat. Yes. Okay. No, Sonia don't wanna go with me. I'm gonna take my dog with me. She's gonna guard me. Yes. Yes. So I put this dog to my LLC and I'm cutting my taxes because this is my guardian dog. So basically she's guarding me and my family and yeah. Okay. Meet me in Poland. Okay. Don't take the likes. Guys, I'm like a flower. You know, my dad always said this quote, everyone could hurt the feeling of the painter. Like, it's easy to hurt the feeling of someone who trying to create something. That's something that I'm creating for you. That's my legacy, you understand that? All this video. Behind of them, there is the huge mindset. There is the motivation. There is like, you know, the taste of the life. I have a friend, he's the best friend of my brother. He has the tattoo, taste of the life, you better try. So the same taste of the life you're receiving when you're watching this content. I'm doing this for you and you taking off the likes. Okay, you give me 10 more. Thank you for that. But that's not how it should be. That's not how it should be. So the total, somebody put this line here. Somebody was right. I don't know who did that. Maybe, I don't know. Tell me. Somebody put this line here and somebody was telling to you for the last months, 3rd of August, 3rd of August, 3rd of August. And the lowest price was on the 2nd of August. The same with the 4th of July, 14th of July, 24th of July, etc., etc., etc. After that, after all this, that's not fair, my friends. That's not fair. You treating me like I'm a whore, like you paying me. Yes, I can do this. Give me a second, I need to take a shower, but, okay, I'm gonna talk to those who showing me respect and support. I'm gonna talk only to those who's doing that. Everyone else, if you do not press like button, your mom gonna die. What's gonna happen with the mom of those who's not gonna press the like button? Card, tell me please. In Ukraine we said nasadka. There's gonna be nasadka. So I'm getting like, that's the first card. The second card tell us. Oh my god. Oh my god. The same nasadka for mama. And the third card. Oh yeah, Ukrainians will laugh. Pizda ball. This is the pizda ball with the fish. Just translate pizda ball. You're gonna understand what it shows to us. Even I'm gonna like the same live stream. Even I'm gonna like this live stream. Like, take a look at this. I'm liking. Everyone else, do whatever fuck you want. Total 2. Total 1. Total 1. Showing to us that we're gonna go lower. Take a look at this. Can I delete this line? Thank you very much. I will delete this. Can I delete this line? We don't need that. This chart should be way more clear, way more beautiful. I need to tell Sonia to like this chart as well. So what the price will do? We're going down here, and then my friends, that's where you should consider to be afraid of 25th, 26th. Because on 25th, 26th, when we analyzing the Bitcoin, if the Bitcoin showing to me that here 25th, 26th is the lowest price for the Bitcoin, and the dominance showing to me that, I'm sorry, that's not the best, because from there, take a look at this. 25th is the bottom of the Bitcoin, yeah? 25th. Then the dominance going up until 31st. So it means that everyone, not everyone, the huge hedge funds gonna buy back Bitcoin, and the altcoins will struggle. So it means that from 31st, total 1, the only thing that I'm afraid of is the total 1, which shows us 2 bottoms. So basically the same 23rd, 24th, 25th, and one more, which are at the beginning of September. So if the Bitcoin dominance showing to us that the top of the dominance will be 22nd, then the bottom will be 25th. So it means that everybody seeing this correction with the Bitcoin on 25th, and then people are buying back only Bitcoin. So that's why the total 1 shows us the beginning of September. That's one of the only thing that I can show to you about the altcoins. We're definitely not going to talk about the altcoins, and I'm probably going to do live stream for the private group tomorrow. If you want to get access to the private group, you can find the link in description or in bio. There is going to be 24 hours free of charge. You opening the link, and you getting 24 hours free of charge access. So just remember, the beginning of September, that's where interesting thing could happen with the altcoins. As I mentioned before, the altcoins will go lower than Bitcoin from the end of September. Give me a second. So we're gonna put those lines here. We have those lines here, and let it be like that. Let it be like that. Let's go on the total 2, everything excluding Bitcoin. So the same, you see, like everything excluding Bitcoin showing to us that here 23rd and 31st will be 2 bottoms. What does it mean? That if I'm gonna open the Ethereum will show me the same dates. 23rd, 22nd plus minus 1 day, sorry for that, and 30. Total 2, 23rd, 31st. So what does it mean? At the high low. Total 2 showing to me the same 2 bottoms. So it means that everything excluding Bitcoin will give us two bottoms, 23rd and 31st of August on the 4-hour time frame, which means that the same bottoms will be plus minus 1 day on the Ethereum. So it means that the lowest price of the Ethereum will put the total 2 index to the bottom. The total 3. So basically what I'm expecting, something like that. Total 1, we put the, yeah, total 3. Who put this line there? You. Yeah, the guy in the salmon. The salmon guy. If there any one of you who can make a sound of salmon, I need this ringtone on my phone. Take a look at this perfect correction zone. Oh my god. So the total 3, everything excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, showing to us that we're gonna have probably only one bottom. That's gonna happen at the end of September, at the beginning of, that's gonna happen at the end of August, beginning of September. So from 30 till 2nd of September. From there, you can try to check all your assets if you have access to the algorithm. Unfortunately, you don't. If you want to get access, you can write me in the Telegram. I will not write you. If somebody giving you the contacts or somebody giving you the comments, texting you, no, you can write me in the Telegram. All links in bio. So I'm expecting some kind of that movement. I'm expecting that movement. And the most interesting thing, that's how we draw this on the previous week. That's the expectation, going up, going down, going up, going down. What did the price did? Goes up, goes down. But in my opinion, we're gonna go down once again. We don't need all this line, previous lines, we don't need them. But I'm gonna still hold the yellow line, let it be there. I'm just gonna put the red line here. I'm not gonna delete this line because I truly believe and I'm truly expecting that from 13, 14, 15, 16 until 20, we're gonna have one more pump on assets. That's my expectations. But I'm definitely gonna put two lines here. So the others, everything excluding top 10 assets. So there is no USDT, USDC, and all other assets showing to us same two bottoms, 22nd and 30 of August. But the daily time frame, I'm gonna say only the daily time frame for you of others, showing us 20 of August. So basically, if you didn't vote before here, I will definitely buy in the August, and then the next entry will be in December. Easy to understand. ENSP pumping hard. Let's take a look. ENSP. We're talking about this asset or that asset? I wouldn't say that it's pumping hard, but still, if we're gonna put the lines here, and then we're gonna check the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, in my opinion, I will wait with that asset. But also my friends, right now on the 1 hour, take a look at this. Small explanation. We're turning around, yeah? 1 hour time frame. I'm gonna do the same, maybe like that. All we need to catch is that moment. So basically, we already came back to this order block. We can come back here, or even from now, we can go lower. You know what? Give me a second. The 4-hour time frame and the daily time frame. The daily time frame, no, I'm not gonna open short. I'm not gonna open short. Too early. If I ever wanna open the short, I need to wait until the end of August. Somewhere here. So this is the daily time frame, yeah? This is the daily time frame. If I wanna open short, I need to open it from there. Because this movement only starts. The 4-hour time frame will show me that either I need to catch that movement down, so that's gonna be correction. In my opinion, that's gonna be something like that. From there, we're gonna go up, and then we're gonna go down again. Something like that. I'm not gonna open short right now, even if this guy is showing me turning around. The lower time frame showing me that I need to wait until we're gonna cross this line. So I'm gonna put, let's say somewhere here, the notification. So I'm gonna get notification if we're gonna cross that, because if I were you, 0056, can I put the limit order there? Can I put the limit order there? Of course you can, Mr. Andrew. And we are having all these profits. All these profits. This is the Solana. This is the XRP. And this is the Ethereum. That's something that I opened early in the morning, and when I was doing the small live stream about fake accounts in the media, I told to people, give me a second, I will open the conversation with my friend. You know what I'm gonna do? My friend asked me the question, what are the targets for SUI, XRP, DOGE, Link? Could you check, please? My friend, I'm doing the live stream right now, but I'm gonna check your position. Maybe it's gonna help some people to do money as well. This is my friend. And before we start to say that we care about each other, problems, etc., positions, let's say, we built trust and relationship on the money. The easiest way, and I can show you, if you talk Russian or Ukrainian, you will understand. I have a friend since 2013, 12. Back in Ukraine, he was rich and famous. Back in Ukraine, he was like, he was opening the door of the restaurants with his legs. But first, can I put the limit order on INSP? Give me a second, please. INSP. Okay, this guy has, the Bybit has it only on the spot. Who cares about this asset? I don't care about this asset. So we're doing that. We're doing copy. I'm gonna find this asset on other, give me a second, please, my friends, give me a second. I'm gonna open ENSP, yes, as far as I understand. ENSP. Where are you trading this asset? Okay, I don't care about that. So we have SUI. Wow. Somebody get deeper. She's dancing like a stripper. I was expecting here, we didn't reach that, but still, movement down, movement up. Everything that you need to do is to catch this movement. So SUI, target. He's asking me. Oh, you didn't see that. I will show you. Give me a second, please. And guys, one more thing. As soon as possible, we're gonna drop the app. As soon as possible, we're gonna take the access from people. So, brother, what are the targets for SUI? What do we need? SUI, XRP. P DOGE link PEPE. Okay. Okay. So the SUI. I can be your hero, baby. We reached that zone, so right now people gonna try to short. So in my opinion, we're definitely gonna be here, here, or even, you know, I do not believe that there is gonna be the huge impulse, but still, this guy showing to me, here we have this divergence. So it means that we need to have impulse up. So in my opinion, we probably gonna reach that zone, 4.26, 434. SUI 4.26. And then let's leave small money for 473. Let's say that and something like that. Something like that. Waited enough for me until the end of the month. The next one will be XRP. And I know that it sounds unfair for someone who's, I don't know, can you take a look at my positions? Oh, we reached this target. We reached this target. Pretty good. Pretty good. And what was the opinion about this zone? I don't give a fuck about this zone, but still, we don't need this zone anymore. I don't know what I was trying to show you. I remember what I was trying to show you. I remember, my friends. A lot of people forgetting that we already been on the all-time high, because when you start to think about the XRP on your cryptocurrency exchange, it's probably was that. So that's why a lot of people are so excited about XRP, but they're forgetting that back in 2018, we already been here. So basically all this zone is the fucking distribution of everything that people, smart people, were buying here. Here somebody fixed the profit for example, the creator of XRP. He fixed the profit. He paid to government. He paid to, I don't know, to lawyers. Then all this manipulation with the XRP, he was buying back everything that he fixed here, everything that he fixed here. So he was buying back, and right now he needs to sell it to the people who believed in 500 or whatever, like whatever your dreams, whatever your beliefs. Okay, I think I need to turn off the live stream on the TikTok. I don't like your activity, my friends. So take care. That's how I'm doing that. 3,000 people been watching this live stream. 3,000 people. Now, if I don't like activity, I'm just turning off. That's my game, my rules, my time, my knowledge, and not my system. So basically, you should even ask, can we use the system? So I think that it's good that my friend asked me those questions. So either right now or in an hour, I need to take a look at the chart, because we have friendship, but we also have business relationship. And the business relationship, that's something that's making him more profitable, and from there makes me more profitable. No, I'm not gonna do the same with you, because we don't have the trust. And there's a lot of people who's like, can you help me? If I'm gonna be profitable, I'm gonna say hi and I will give you money. A few days ago, I said the thing to people in Ukrainian chat and also to people in the private group about the guy who was in losses on $6 million. And I said to him what he need to do and when the price will be in March for the Ethereum, and when the price will be in Let me show it to you. I'm going to show you only part of this, okay? If you don't mind. I'm going to show you only part of this conversation because it was 2 calls for 40 minutes, 1 call for 40 minutes and 1 call on 1 hour. I'm going to show you only part of this.
Right. I would ask you to like send me the bottle of wine or the new wagon if you will be profit. Like, I don't care. I'm the guy who's like, I believe people. So, but I mean, I would propose, I want to propose, I don't know what your situation is either. I don't want to offend you in any way. No, I know the kind of you have. Okay. So you have my. But if you help me trade, you can be my partner. If you're that good. Yeah, can we skip the part if?
Can we skip the part if, but maybe here?
Yes, sir. I just want to say one more thing. I thank you for your time. I really appreciate you helping, but I'm a man of my word. I'm an honorable person, and anything I agree to, I will comply. I give you my word. Thank you.
And there, I don't know, maybe I should send this whole video to community just to show them how it works. So long story short, this guy bought Ethereum. He called me at the beginning of February 2025, somewhere here. Something here. 8th of February, so the next candle should be. And he said that I bought 10 millions ETF of Ethereum for that price. And all this video was about, like, right now I'm 60% losses, because if the Ethereum giving us something like that, the ETF will give us way less, way more losses. So ETF gives us X2 losses. So on that live stream, I'm telling to him, you should buy here, you should sell here. I'm like the whole video when I'm explaining to him, and he's been telling to me, oh my God, sorry, I didn't show you the screen. So it was somewhere here, he bought it here, and he made a call when I'm telling to him that today or tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, I'm gonna send this video to my editor. He's gonna cut all these parts, so you're not gonna watch the 40 minutes video, and you will see how the grown-up man calling to me and telling me, if you're gonna help me, I will pay you % of money that we're gonna trade back. I'm in losses for $6 million, and if you're gonna help me, I'm gonna give you %. Even if he was talking about 1%, 1% from 6 million, which was in losses, is $60,000. And why the hell we're gonna make a joke about G-Wagon? My girlfriend was staying in front of me and she was like, oh, it's interesting if you're gonna do that. Because most of the time when you're doing something good, no matter what you're doing, you're gonna go to the VIP sector of the clients, of the friends, of the community, and that's where you should be. So I wasted some time. I discussed the price, the dates. I give him the best dates to buy Ethereum, the best dates in March, 1st and 9th of March. Then in the private group, he received the limit order for $1,397. We gave him the strategy, how to use options to gain profit before you're gonna buy more Ethereum, not selling your Ethereum. And the main thing in this video was, there is only 2 ways to get back your money. First, you're buying more on the dates what I'm telling to you, you're not selling. Or you're just trading options and you're waiting until the date what I'm saying to you to buy more. You're receiving the premium payments for options tradings, and you putting this money back to the Ethereum. But most of the time on the Ethereum or on the Bitcoin, you're gonna receive the premium in the Bitcoin or Ethereum, not in dollars like on the stock market. And then I'm telling to him, at the end of July, the price will come back. The price will come back. What the price did at the end of July? The price come back to $3,900. So it means here is the end of July. Here's the end of July, $3,900. We discussed that in February. I'm gonna show you. Give me a second, please. I'm gonna turn on the screen and I'm gonna show you. take a look at this. 8th of February, True Created Group. John 10 million Canada, join this group. This is the video which I'm telling him, this is the photo. That's something that he's texting me. First time I'm seeing this, sir. So this is the only group where we can have the conversation. This is the only group, but that's fine. I'm gonna show you, all I need to turn off the screen, and I'm gonna show you in the saved messages. Saved messages, I need to find 8th of February. March, February 8th. So the same February 8th here, the same John,
16.
the same John, the same situation. I'm explaining to him that the price will be there. I'm always like doing that. I'm showing him, take a look at this. Here is the March dates, April dates, here's the sale dates. Like in February, we're discussing what he need to do to save his $6 million losses. For me, that's something that should not even be discussed if the person twice per one call telling me I'm the man of the world, and then after that I send him the huge message like, hey dude, I was thinking should I send it to you or not, because that was bothering me inside. We're not talking about give me 10% of that. We're not talking about commission which the Wall Street or whatever other people will take, like 5%, 10% or whatever. We're talking about I wasted my time, I put my trust on you, you ask me to ask developer to build a strategy about options, because I'm not trading options. I'm only learning to trade options, because this is something like, oh my God, that's insane. I'm losing my money here, but I'm earning here. Insane. I need to understand that before I'm gonna talk about that, before I'm gonna show you that. But in the private channel, the developer talks about the options. Most of the people, for example, the top trader of the world, Warren Buffett, made 70% of his wealth on the option trade. So it means that when somebody telling to me, hey, can you do that? I'm gonna give you %. And then he telling me in the conversation, no, you misunderstood something. That's not what it was. That's not what was there. I will open and you're gonna listen only the sound, okay, if you don't mind. And I'm ignoring this guy right now. I'm ignoring him right now.
Open short position war. You fix the profit remaining while the price will go down again. Okay, so I have another question. Yeah, I'm a little more here. So I had a big.
Oh, I need to slower.
Big bet on these, and I'm underwater a lot of money. Is there anything that we can negotiate, me and you, that you can guide me back to gain my losses for a percentage of my recovery?
John, how old are you? 60 years old? You have millions of dollars. You have the biggest office space that I saw in my life. You need to check on Alzheimer or whatever else. That's not, I first time seen that. That's not me, my friend. Like I'm sending him video where he telling that. And that's the question of, like I'm telling to him, please skip the part where you telling that you're gonna send me money. You even didn't send me bottle of wine. And we making laughs about the G-Wagon, that you're gonna bring the G-Wagon here and I'm gonna give it to my girlfriend. Come on, guys. Hands are always washing each other. That's how it works. It's hard to wash like that. No matter how rich you are, no matter how, you know, there is one Hollywood actor that's funny because I think year and a half ago, I've been telling to my girlfriend about one TV series which I was like obsessed about when I was a kid. And exactly the next day, the main character of this TV series texted me, hey dude, I found you on the TikTok, that's insane. And by the way, we are doing the new seasons. Yeah, we are coming back. So if you're gonna be somewhere near the studio, just come on this the movie stand where we're shooting, come to the studio. But he said, I almost quit the acting. I'm doing trading. Give me a second. This actor, where is my cursor? The Thanos.
I'm a trader now. I don't pretend to day trade, because if you do that, you have to be up at 4:30 every morning, and you have to know your basket, and you have done your, your due diligence for what you're trading for that day and the night before. But I made more money than I had ever made active, for sure.
Guys, that's not something that I'm trying to talk about. I'm an entrepreneur since 2012 in the worst country to build business, Ukraine. It's like you riding the bicycle with one wheel, with square wheel, and everyone throwing the, I don't know, the spikes in you. And everything are on fire. And you are driving uphill. And there is like the huge fat elephant on your back. And many things which not helping you to create business in Ukraine. Ukraine is this is the worst country for the entrepreneurship, the worst country. Because either you still in there or you building long time. You investing such a huge amount of time to create business. And then when you reaching some kind of achievements, for example, $1 million per year, let's say per year, they knocking in your door is like, oh, hello, it's time to pay half. Like you are trying to divorce the government and they asking the half of your income. So that's why the most brilliant minds of Ukraine are going abroad. That's why. So people texting me and telling, hey, this. I'm not trying to put myself like I'm a genius or whatever, because I know that I'm a genius in my way. You are the genius in your way. But still, we all talking about money, my friends. How you can afford something that you cannot afford yesterday. Cars, food, travel, wedding of your dream. Maybe we're gonna start from the ring of the dream. Maybe you need something like medicine, surgery. You wanna wear normal, natural wool sweater in winter, not shaking like that. You wanna drive car, not the public transport. You wanna eat in restaurants. You wanna go somewhere, not on the train. You want to save puppies? You want to do something for your parents or for whatever whom? Everything in this world because of the money. Just think about that. And when somebody giving me that kind of huge words, he's telling to me that I'm a man of the world. As I said, I will do. I start from the bottom. I was literally picking up the tomatoes from the floor. And then he's telling me, I have no videos, I'm just gonna read it to you. True, I'm sorry, there is a big misunderstanding here. Maybe you confused me with one of other case you had, Seer. You mentioned to see, I'm sending him this video. I was never in the group to delete any videos, Seer. I was like, you are still in that group and I'm not adding you there. Here is the link on that group. I didn't add you to the group, I sent you the link to that group. Yes, I recall the conversation, Seer. I will show you this. That's not because I'm greedy. I'm gonna do my money back. The universe will pay me back for everyone who trying to fuck me. I received the best case in the world when I'm showing to person how not to fix $6 million, and I'm explaining to him in that video, hey dude, we're going lower than $2,000, period. Period. We're going lower than $2,000. After that, he sent me a lot of messages. After that, we have one more conversation. I think if I... No, he wasn't with his partner. There was the other guy who was with the partner. And right now, he's telling me, no, no, no. You misunderstood. You like... How to say that? It's misunderstanding. You're confusing me with someone. Okay, let it be like that. So Ethereum or what other? SUI, XRP. We've been talking about the XRP. Let's go back to XRP. We need the 4-hour time frame. So my friends, I really want to see XRP 3.53. I really want to see somewhere here. XRP 353. If it's not gonna happen, then 3. Give me a second, please. Yeah, in my opinion, you know what the XRP will do, in my opinion? We're gonna go back here. We can do that movement. Something like that. That's my opinion. I need to see how deep we're gonna correct until 16. That's from where I can set. That's the only thing that's showing to me, because right now 329. This is the easiest. Okay, XRP, and we have John Brolin. This is the actor. What was next? The next coin was DOGE. DOGE link. PEPE. I think it's PEPE, not PEEP. I think it's PEPE. DOGE. Let's go with the DOGE. Dogecoin. You're happy because you know when I'm doing the consultations for people or for Ukrainians or for whatever whom, the easiest way for me to show this video to people, but it's gonna be unfair. That's gonna be unfair because there is a lot of people who's like, hey, can you do more of this? I have this asset. Could you analyze this asset in the private group? No, my friends. I'm always doing what I want to do. There is the law. There is the rules. Rules was made for those who anyone else could break the rules. So the only thing that you should not break is the law. But if you're breaking the law, you should be pretty sure that you have somebody who create the rules and who create this law to help you to be to get Son, як буде сухий? To get dry from the water. My girlfriend is the best translator in the world. So Dogecoin. Dogecoin looks like ASDH HTH TH to be Sebi Nova Mahabi. Mahabi. The Doge 0.27 looks really good. It doesn't mean that I'm gonna open the long right now. If I'm gonna open long right now, I'm gonna open it only from 15. So basically, correction till 22 or right away to 0.27. Yeah, that's something that looks really good From there, the only way is to go on the daily time frame, 0.35. But I do not believe in that. Almost impossible. I'm texting that to my friend because it's, for me right now, 0.35. I'm sending him because he's gonna fix the part of the profit. But for me, it's almost impossible. For me right now, it's almost impossible. But that could be. Either that could be until September or in January. Probably in January. I'm texting him this. Until how to say that, September, until 1920 or September. That's funny to say that, yeah? That the Doge could be there, either right now or in September. Because for me, the chart looks good. But how they gonna do that? That was my expectation, my friend. That was my expectation. Nothing changed for me. Like, okay, I missed the Doge. I missed the Doge. But I didn't bought this Doge. I didn't open this position. Because if I'm not sure in the asset, especially the fucking meme coin, why should I trade this coin? Why? Explain me. But buy, here's the sell. That's it. Everything that you need to do. That's why we are trying to stop giving price. You don't need the price. Okay, we reached the first limit. 19 cents. From there, the buying date, 31%. We didn't reach this one. I'm sorry. Sometimes it happens. Link. Poor thing. Okay. Link could be here. Link could be here. And after that, only 40. I think on the daily time frame. Let me see. Yeah, after that, only $40 for the link. Somewhere like, if we're gonna come back here, we're definitely going here, and then we're going somewhere like here. But right now, yeah, I think that could be the 4-hour time frame shown to me. $25, $28, $25, $8, $28, $85. Let's say 25.8, 28.8. That could be. Link looks really good. But I will never try to catch the last train. I will never try to catch the last train. Even if it shows to me that until 11 we're going up, if I want to catch that moment, I'm going to catch it from here. That's how it's going to work with me. That's how it's going to work with me. If I'm gonna put the limit buy on the link, 1939 and I think 16.2 and 13.4. Okay, PEPE, the last one. And I think that's gonna be the end. You see the same. The meme coin's performing way better than I'm expecting, but all you need to do is stick to the algorithm. Because algorithm, you cannot fool the algorithm. It's calculating like fucking, if there is the sun, it doesn't mean that it's hot outside. So you see the sun, oh, I'm gonna go swim, but it's January. And you are in the middle of, I don't know, North Pole. Or you're in Netherlands. It's fucking cold there. Even if there is sun, the sun always works the same. That's why the solar panels are so cool. Solar panels, pay for advertise. BTC 6 hour, oh my god, doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. Could be really fast movement down until 13. Could be really fast movement down. My friend, before we're gonna finish, we have the 6 hour time frame bearish divergence and the channel are squeezing, and that's line too close to the middle of the channel, and the 4 hour are turning around, so it means that probably until 16 or 13 we can go lower. Please put the stop losses or fix partly, please, please, please. And I think that I need to do the same. Give me a second, give me a second. I'm gonna put the stop losses to the profit on every position, and all the limit orders are there. I need to check the PEPE. Let's go back to the PEPE. Pepito. So Pepito looks really good for give me a second, please. Bitcoin dominance. Yeah, Bitcoin dominance could go down. Right now people on the live see how we're talking, but I'm gonna try without the jokes. So the Bitcoin dominance shows that anytime soon we should go higher, like we should turn around. But I'm still expecting, like, look, I'm still bullish. I'm still bullish on the altcoins, but the Bitcoin could put everything to the different zone. So just be careful, okay? Because this guy opening trades for $100,000, etc., like two big trades, and he better doesn't look good. Doesn't look good, my friends. There is the chance. Oh my god, like, you see, the chart looks bullish. The chart looks bullish, but this thing showing to me that probably this is the beginning of the movement down. And the same if you're gonna analyze the chart only like that, and if we're gonna have this candle here or that candle here, if we're gonna come back to this order block, to this gap, or we're gonna even reach that line, it means that everyone will think that we are going down. And that's yeah, so I need to, as always, I need to give you only one opinion. In my opinion, we're gonna do that moment. So PEPE. Yeah, I think that almost everything could go to the correction until tomorrow or day after tomorrow, 11, 12. And from there, we're going to have one more pump, then dump, then pump again. And from 20, we're going down until 25th, 26th on the Bitcoin, and probably 2nd of September for the altcoins. Like, let's say 31st, 2nd for the altcoins. PEPE correction, take profit, like the correction 11.39, take profit, I will say 0.13.1, let's say like that. Okay, I think it's waiting enough. It's waiting enough information. It's waiting enough talking. How many likes do we have? How many likes do we have? We have 640 likes. I'm here right now, Amsterdam. Bliat lol. That's funny. Guys, I want to say thank you. I need to go on the Rodeo Drive. I need to change my salmon t-shirt. Sonia, do you like salmon t-shirt? She don't want that other girl. Look at me. I know her. She don't want it. She wanted girls like past me. Like he even smell like fish. But if you can help me to put the Patek Philippe or Audemars Piguet on that wrist, I will really appreciate that. I don't want to pay 20% more than retail price. 5-10% sounds good for me, maybe sounds good for you. We can discuss your position, your portfolio. We can do win-win situation. If you can help me to get Patek Philippe Nautilus or Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, I prefer rose gold. Let me know. Let me know if you are in that business, because I think it's time to treat myself right, to make some kind of present for myself. The watch for the price of the car was few times on my hand. Right now, I should put watch for the price of really good car. Take care, my friends. I hope that you understand everything that I'm telling to you. I hope that you are in profit. If not from July, if not from April, if not from March, if not from any other months, November, October, be in profit from tomorrow. Be in profit from the next week or from the end of August and beginning of September. If somebody ever gonna text me, will you send conclusion to the private group or to the public group? Will you send the live stream there, something there? Please, relax. I'm gonna do that when I'm gonna have time for that. I'm asking you only about the cheapest thing in your life. Fucking support. Like, subscribe, write a comment. If you write in comments after I stopping the live stream, it helps video to achieve new viewers. But unfortunately, people not doing that. And the live streams, they are not performing after live stream. That's why we're growing so slow. And I don't like it. If I need to put money in the ads, it means that I need to spend my money. Why should I spend my money? One day it's gonna be end. I'm telling you. I'm not frightening you. I'm not trying to put you in some kind of fear or what if I'm gonna die on this live stream? What are you gonna do? You're gonna find another one? You're just using us. Please, I'm that kind of person. I cannot do anything with me, with myself. You wanna know from where this yellow light? From there. Or from there. Yes, I need office, but I don't want to pay for office. I'm looking for people who are willing to create community, to spend time in the office, 4 or 5 people with me, somewhere here in Beverly Hills. I'm thinking to buy office space or buy house with the additional rooms, but you know, it's something like I need to feel myself that way, to put huge amount of money in something that I'm not really needed, like all these lightings, cameras, etc, etc, etc. I'm not really needed. You're gonna watch all this live stream without this picture, without everything, but I don't like how it looks. I don't like how it looks, you know. I don't like it because I need to. Mr. Lighting, can you come here, please? No, 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 no. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I need to go back there. Yes, something like that. So we're doing that. We're doing that. it's gonna give more dramatic look. You see? Oh my God! If anyone will watch the and I don't like yellow light. I don't like yellow light, but still, that's my hobby, my friends. That's my hobby. I know that people making money on that. I know how to make money on that, but thanks to everyone. Take care. Love, peace, profit.
Losses incurred as a result of